So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
You're about to go through. Yo, yo. All right, right, right. All right, right. Yo, all right, all right. Come on, hustle. Nico, go. Stay, stay. Don't move. Come here. Come here. Come. Come. Go to your mom. Go to your mom. Go to your mom. Go. Go. Oh, Jesus. Just stay there, okay? Come.
Now, I just want to remind black people real quick that if you go to church or whatever it is, I want you to just pay attention to the top 1% that's in there, meaning the people that's on stage, meaning the people that you are looking at, that you're getting all this information from. Look at how they move. Look at the way that they dress, right? Look at the cars that they sit up there and drive. Look at the planes that they take. Look at all of the finer things in life that they, in a sense, have. And it's not, in a sense, due to the fact that God just gave this to them. It's because they got you. Without you, they wouldn't be living the richest life. They wouldn't be eating the finer foods. They wouldn't be able to talk and say the things that they normally would be able to say, because they would be living the same average everyday life that both you and I live on an everyday basis, doing the exact same things, working the exact same jobs. And I need people to also understand that this is what comes with a life of wanting to flaunt, in a sense, in a lot of these areas. 9 times out of 10, when we look at these churches, the churches are beautiful. You know, it looked like, you know, God himself just opened up the sky and just like placed it down. But in black areas, specifically when you look at the areas around the churches, they're not reflective of that kingdom. They're not reflective of that gated area. Everything around it looks like hell opened up. It looks like a war has either just gotten finished, just gotten started, or they're in the middle of it. And the main thing that is consistently protected, that consistently looks beautiful, that will consistently get remodeled and renovated and money poured into it and things added on to it is that church. While that church is not adding anything into that neighborhood, it's not adding anything into those schools, it's not adding anything into any of those communities, it's not doing anything but taking. And I can't blame the churches 100% because the people allow it. Like I told y'all before, some of us, we watch 3 generations of women go to those churches and they don't got nothing to show for it. Nothing. They might have gone through, whatever type of, sicknesses, either mental, physical, or both, deteriorating health, all different types of things. And they still stay faithful and they still went directly back to the church to hear the pastor speak the word of God, to potentially get a hand laid on them that was going to heal them that never healed, to give tithes over, which didn't do anything for the people given, and it didn't do anything for the community of which that church is a part of. But yet, here we are.
Let's go crazy!
Now, in this image that you can clearly see, you got the pastor rolling up, in a nice car, nice rims, got those nice brakes on it. He gets out and you see all of the designer wear that he's wearing, including the jewelry, right? And the main thing that I try to tell people is that the words that I speak, they don't come from a place of jealousy or hatred or anything like that, or even envy. It doesn't. The thing that I look at is that all of the stuff that he is literally wearing, being a man of God, he could easily put all of that money to work to invest into kids, to help a family that might be living in a shelter, help them get a home. Right? He can sit up there and break apart that jewelry and easily sit up there and put some money for a child's college fund. Like, my thing is, I have expectations of people who are religious, that they're supposed to be living differently from us. If it's somebody like me or you, of course, like, you expect like us to, sit up there and have, a little bit of jewelry here and there, and different things of that nature. But when it's somebody who is supposed to be of God, who is supposed to teach the word, in my mind, I don't imagine them trying to live, in a sense, better than Jesus, right? Or look better than Jesus, right? Because if we were to, in a sense, do a comparison, Jesus was looking, broke. He didn't have nothing. Like, I'm not talking about all the, historical stuff, and I'm just going by face value. I understand all the rest of the stuff that some people might bring into the comment section. I'm just looking for people to just stay directly on this. This is what I'm saying. If you're a preacher and you're going by the word of God, you're going by the Bible, and in a sense, one of the main people preaching the gospel was the Son of God, how do you figure that, in a sense, that you yourself should, in a sense, look or dress better than the Son of God, who was preaching a word looking less than you? Because the main thing that I look at is that in order for a lot of these pastors to, in a sense, preach these words, they have to sit up there and, I guess you could say, look the part, even though there really is no part. Because Jesus ain't have like a fade, he had no braids, he have locks. Well, just going by the face value of the image, right? Again, that we are able to see the image that we have been given. That's not what you see. You see a basic dude, basic hair, basic beard, basic clothing. That's it. Going around preaching, going around doing miracles, going around making people believers. When I look at the black community, I look at these churches, I see individuals out here gaming the system, gaming black people, taking from black people. And it's not like they're being coerced or being forced. They're willfully doing it out of, the blind love and faith that they have in an individual who is supposed to be looking out and, giving them the information that they need so that they can go day to day living their best life. But the only people that I see, in a sense, living their best life and being the utmost successful are those main 1%ers that are in that church, that are on that stage. When I can sit up there and watch a video of people, the 1%ers in a congregation, gifting a pastor a Bentley or some other type of exotic car, that makes me question a lot of things. Because how many of the people that follow these individuals, look up to these individuals, how many of them can afford those exact same things? How many of them can afford that lavish lifestyle? They can't, but they're giving over their hard-earned money in order for those people to be able to afford those lifestyles. And then they'll turn around and those 1%ers will say, oh, I'm able to live the life and have the wonderful things that I have because I'm preaching the word of the Lord, and it's all because of God's graces. The only thing that God gave you realistically is a mouth. Without that mouth, you would not be living the lifestyle that you have, because you wouldn't be able to talk the money directly out of people's purses, wallets, and pockets. You just wouldn't be. You wouldn't be able to afford the finer things, these silk suits, crocodile or gator shoes, silk ties, gold watches, jewelry, nice cars, nice outings, $1 million houses, or in Creflo Dollar's case, begging or asking the flock to afford him a $60 million jet so he can quote unquote preach the word in the age of technology where everybody has a cell phone and all you got to do is just create an app just to quote unquote preach the word. Like I said before, people don't want to pay attention to the things that are placed directly in front of them, how the truth is in a sense in front of their face, but they don't really want to look at it because once you start believing in a lie so much, it becomes that truth. And if you take that truth away from a lot of people, then what do they have? So people got to figure out what they're going to do. People got to figure out what they really believe in on the inside, because everybody got their own relationships with God. You don't need a preacher and a church to in a sense make that real. You need you, your body, and your mind, and your personal connection with God. And I'm pretty sure within that you'll get the answers that you're looking for. I'm pretty sure within that you will receive the teachings, both from spiritually with that connection and also by your life experiences. You'll receive the teachings that you deserve, and you'll receive the understanding, the learning, and the knowledge.